Hey y'all, let's chat about it. Dear Diary, heartbreak was healing. Did y'all hear me? Heartbreak was healing. I got my notebook so I won't be all over the place and I won't be here for a long time because I can chat, baby. So in 2021, in my relationship, I went through something that really broke my heart, and I don't think I ever had my heart breaking.
Sometimes you think you been hurt before and then something really hurt you and you like, oh no, that hurt me. During this time, I was like,
What the fuck? I was angry and I just felt betrayed, lack of trust, and embarrassed. I never felt like I was not loved. I felt embarrassed because it was like, I know I love this person and I want to get through this with them, but am I going to be embarrassed? You know how you get to talking to your friends and you get to talking to your family, and then I had did this little thing where I put something on Instagram, so I was like, now I got to be dealing with the consequences of everybody trying to figure out what's going on. But after my anger had died down and all of that, done fighting, after I was done crying, I really was just like, I want to figure myself out because I didn't even like how I reacted to that situation. Like, you didn't even have to do all of that. So the first thing I started was therapy. I haven't wanted to go to therapy for a long time, and it's crazy that it took my heart being broken for me to go to therapy. I found therapy. I was talking about everything, my background, my family history, like me, myself, how I handle things, my anger, because I'm going to be honest, I have an anger problem. I had one, and it can come out sometimes now, but this test where I learned like my attachment style and things like that. While I was going to therapy, I love podcasts. I found this lady podcasting, Black Girls Heal, and she was just talking about the way people love, being love avoiding, being attached to that you love, and how like to just work through that. And I used to listen to her like almost every day on my way to work. Like Black Girls Heal, she was really healing me. And I talked to my therapist every week, that was healing me. And then I got this book. It took me a whole year to read this book. I was like, I'm not playing. I need notes. This book helped me to learn. Trust don't start with nobody else. It starts with you. You cannot trust nobody. You cannot expect nobody to trust you if you don't even trust yourself. Makes sense because I told you I was going through a phase of like trying to figure myself out, trying to figure out what's my life path, what's my purpose, what I'm supposed to be doing, is this even what I'm supposed to be doing, is this even what I'm supposed to be at? Like, just a lot going on at 28, turning 29, 30 right around the corner. It's just like a midlife crisis going on here. So when I started reading this trust book, you have to set the standard when it comes to trust. You can't think nobody's gonna trust you, and you can't trust nobody if you don't trust yourself. Meaning those insecurities, trying to control people, trying to control the situation. And that's a part of what I was doing. When I got angry at my heart, I was trying to control what I saw, how they talked to me. I was trying to control the whole situation. I could have just trusted me and controlled myself, because I can't control nobody else. I can't control no situation. The only person I can control is me. And I feel like that's what I had to learn. And then sometimes it's not always the other person. I wanted to just blame everything on the other person. Girl, you played a part too. And I realized how I got angry and I could have handled it different. I realized the way that I love was not really being loving sometimes. I realized that me trying to control situations and control people is not love. So like, when I say heartbreak was healing, the shit really healed me. When I went through that situation, I was talking to my family and friends about it. But I'm tired of hearing the same thing. I know they tired of hearing the same thing. So let me just get back. Let me just isolate myself and really dig deep inside. And when I really did that for like 2 months, some of that was because of embarrassment, but the other part of that was because I really wanted to figure me out. I had already been trying to figure me out, but with trying to figure me out, I was in a relationship and also trying to, how can I put it? Figure the relationship out, like trying to figure out where we're gonna go. And then I realized you have to know yourself first. You have to love yourself first before anybody can know you or love you. And you have to put yourself first. And putting yourself first is just not like, oh, doing all this little cute stuff for yourself. No, you gotta dig deep. You gotta go through that trauma, them trauma bonds, the stuff that you got deep down inside you that you just throwing away and just be like, oh, that's just me, that's just me, that's just me. No, it's not just you, sweetie. You can work through that. Heartbreak was really healing, and I really, when I think about it, I'm really grateful for that. Like, I'm not grateful that I got my heart broken, but I'm grateful that I had to go through that experience to really dig deep inside of me, to look at myself and put that mirror up to myself. Because I was really an angry person, controlling, and I just wanted everything my way. So my opinion about heartbreak being healing. And I'm not saying the journey is done with me figuring myself out or healing myself, but I feel way better at 30 than I did at 28. So yeah, that was just my little chatty with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let's talk about it. Bye.